Hey guys, how are you? How's everyone doing today? Can y'all hear me? Wow, somebody said they trying to use the internet to win a rap battle. Ooh, I guess y'all. Oh, well, see now the talk we about to have right now is the talk I was wishing I could have had yesterday, but the song wasn't out yet. So guys, give me a second. I am fixing my swivel chair. I'm getting my pencils and markers. I'm getting my papers. I'm getting so give me a second, okay? Give me 1 to 2 minutes. I'm gonna be right back. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. First, I'd like to say thank you guys all around the world. Um, now I have a couple of things I want to say real quick. Now, Barb's, we just broke a well, we just broke more than one record, but that record is next fucking level. Bigfoot being my highest debut on US Apple Music. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so, like I said, I don't know if you guys heard me. I'm gonna try to get a different version up as soon as I can with my wraps on Bigfoot turned up a bit. Um, but that might not happen until like tomorrow. So thank goodness we put out the acapella. And child, that acapella, if you ever want to hear what true artistic talent and ability sounds like, listen to it. Okay. So before we get into some things, but we got to get into some things. So, so before we begin to dissect, does everyone have their thinking caps on? And by the way, you guys, thank you for buying this song. I didn't know that, because y'all was buying it when I was playing press play first. I didn't know you can buy a song that I wasn't playing. But you know what? Hey, thank you. Oh, it's muffled. I know. It's because don't worry, it's gonna be muffled. It's gonna be unmuffled in 2 seconds. Let's listen to this again and put your listening caps on. I mean your thinking caps on and your listening ears on. Because we about to get into some motherfucking things. Okay? Make sure you retweet it and repost it and let everybody know I'm on right now. Let's see. Where's the other foot? I could have sworn I actually just had the regular one. Is this the regular one? Um, hmm. Now listen up. Now hold on. One sec. It's very important what I have to say today. And a lot of fun too. Who doesn't like having fun today, right? Yeah. Okay. What does that not say? Let me see. Good evening. I don't have a lot of spare time. Um, since I'm in such high demand tour, um, and headlining many festivals and breaking records daily, being the leader of the greatest nation of all time, Gag City. Um, you know, I think they call me a polarizing figure. No matter what they say or do, they can't seem to want to crawl up my asshole. Oh my gosh. Months and months to pay for a video. Months and months putting a horrible song together again with Doodle on the beats because I had posted the Doodle on the beat record, and you know what I'm saying, he probably was mad because he ain't made the It album, but I was gonna add it later. But y'all, they posted a stat about somebody and then they had to delete it in 24 hours because now the highest debut of all time for any female in Apple Music history is fucking Bigfoot. Well, not Bigfoot, it's me. My song Bigfoot, um, about Bigfoot. And once again, the barbs prove why you should always take mother's warnings. Okay? If somebody that I just watched, doing a whole rollout, trying to bait and all the fake nonsense that they tried to do to try to attack the album, etc. If somebody can outperform something you spent so much money and time on, now remember, it's the same players and they'll always trace back to the same 5 companies, okay? Now, if a bitch got on live and made a song joking around that out, because we all knew what the gag was. They were like, yeah, let her keep saying whatever. She about to talk you all the way up to chart history, and you about to have your highest chart. That's fine. And then Bigfoot comes in, boom, kick in the door. Took that fucking record in 20. Wait a minute, Bob's, wait. Less than 20? I didn't even know she had been like, getting until somebody on Twitter. I don't know if it's a it's a screenshot. So I don't know if it's real. Um, but it said that Megan had already posted stuff talking about this one's personal, and she thought she was about to gag, and the shit wasn't even gonna get no attention until Onika Tanya, started having fun that night. We know that. We don't care. It's like a person that has. Have you ever heard the story about Pablo Escobar? He to keep his daughter warm, allegedly, while he was like on the run to keep his daughter warm when she was cold, and the whole family, he burnt like $1 million in cash or something. He kept throwing money on the in the fireplace, because it's made of paper, and there was nothing else to keep the fire burning. In order for him to protect his family, he burnt millions of dollars, because when you have billions of dollars, millions of dollars is nothing to burn when it's time to stand on business. Somebody is so dumb and said, could have bought her a blanket, sir. They were on the run, and they were in a, like, somewhere they were not expecting to be. Clearly, if you get, when a person is interrupted thinking they were, and then my point was that, Dumbos, shout out to the smart people. My point was that me giving someone a high charting song means nothing to me when I can do that in my sleep. Do you understand? To stand on business. When you're the highest charting and have the most chart topping songs of any female rapper of all time, you can do that. To stand on motherfucking business, bitch. Yeah, I'm giving you your highest charting song. But I just broke my highest record on Apple Music. In fact, I just broke the record for every woman in the world that ever did music in Apple Music history. And let that teach you a lesson about people saying a bunch of shit to scare you out of speaking on what the fuck you gotta say. I don't give a fuck about no nothing. And look at how fast. Look, imagine YouTube sending out notifications. Imagine these ads popping up on Twitter all over that nobody, for people that don't pay you anymore. Imagine all the planning and preparation. Imagine, if you go on my likes, you even see the proof of the bots. So that's why if you are going by blog comments, you already off the mark. I have it, like, you can go and look and see every they they pulled out every trick. TMZ. When the fuck did TMZ start talking about fans rejected? Oh, good bitch. Fans rejected it just for me to fucking debut the highest of any female artist of all fucking time on Apple Music. Oh, who wanna play with Nicki? Imagine someone playing, then you hear, because you're always trying to, oh, bitch, always know what the fuck I'm doing on the internet, but I always act like shit. But you hear that, oh, that's Doodle on a beat tag. Oh, I know I could tell him what to do. Oh, and I got some T. That's what I told y'all. The T is piping. So she hear me play this song on my, you know, and everybody was like, oh, bitch, put that out. Da, da, da. So she really hit Doodle on the beats. Well, her and her team, and they have the same team. To think about it. Think about it. If you're not bothered by something, why would you stop that man money when I had that beat for 6 years, had my song done? It was a fun song. I posted it. Other female rappers said they want to be a part of it. I thought it was going to be very fun and cute. But here goes y'all girly girls begging, told, made it known she don't want that out. But why she wouldn't want it out if she, you know what I'm saying? If she just letting shit be how, like, it's we having fun, right? So imagine now you tried to stop the song from coming out. Because, I know it's a lot of people that's going to pretend they didn't peep. They didn't, like, they don't see that. I mean, that happened in y'all face. That happened in broad daylight. And he must be slow, because how could he not know that's what I wanted him to do? Of course, like, it's no way. It's no way you can't see what I'm, you know what I'm saying? It's no way you didn't know, or you couldn't see. I wanted that to be confirmed, that y'all are behind the scenes trying to stop my song from coming out while pretending to be unbothered on the internet. And listen to this. Ask yourself this. If a person is naturally breaking records, and if those tweets were real, why would you care about my song coming out? No, when a person knows the accolades and all the other stuff are fake, it's bots, it's all of this stuff. They don't want the real deal to show up. Cause you see what just happened. The bitch thought she had a record. When I Bigfoot ain't been out for 24 hours and just broke the record. They had to delete the tweet. Like a match. Bigfoot thought she said Begging just knew, honey. Her and her Coleys was gonna be celebrating that Apple Music record. Her naughties was gonna be celebrating they Apple Music history record. Roman said, "Nah, fall back, fall back, dummy, dummy, dumb." Now that the dumb boy went and confirmed this, now when I let people know what other things y'all have been doing behind the scenes, well, it's a lot easier for them to believe now, right? um so hold on, I'll be right back. Give me 2 more minutos. Now that the dumb boy went and So, back to the subject. Well, there goes that Apple Music record, right? I guess you gotta try again, huh? Oh, it's because y'all thought I was playing. Y'all thought I was. Y'all thought it. Y'all. Oh, okay. And yeah. Fuck, man. I don't want to. Dag, man. I would hate to say certain. You know what I mean? Because when you're having it, when you have integrity, it's just. Um. But let's start by celebrating what has all the naughties really mad. The platinum pussy. No doo doo on the beats. Pink Friday too. Album. Could you imagine? Could you imagine releasing masterpiece records like this on a masterpiece album and at all thinking that I had anything to prove ever again in life? No, boo boo, no. Now we gonna just play. Yay! And when we on tour, we gonna have fun. So hey, you know what? If you'd like to keep contributing to music for my already extremely successful tour. Now, you know what the thing is? There, you know what? Hold on, I'll get back to that thought. Let's go. So, guys, let's start by saying toupee slash toupee, Topay. Um, so let's go work. Let's go line by line. Um, um. Okay. So what's the first line on Bigfoot, y'all? I forgot. I mean, what's the first thing I say? Um. All right. Your flow is such a bore. Um. What I said after that? So let's listen to it again, so we know. Mhm. Your flow is such a bore. Sipping honey through a straw or something like that. Oh, thank you, Zay J, for a moment. drinking the bottle, drinking a bottle of honey through a straw. So let's hear the flow, y'all, first, and then we gotta go through it. Yeah, we're gonna get where we going. Always do that. Okay. When y'all gonna learn? When? Let's go back. Now, I hope you are. Does everyone have their notepads out? If I see anyone chewing gum, if I see anyone kiki and cackling, if I see anyone eating in class, We okay, okay. And got a lot of time to do this with y'all. Just doing it because y'all know I love y'all, and I know y'all 10 toes, and I'm 10 toes, and it's just it is what it is with us. And the motherfuckers is mad and jealous. Okay, so let's go back. Wants to know what would be a part of the catalog. Who wants to know? Yeah, who wants to know what would be a part of the catalog? Oh, somebody said I do. Well, you know, ask her. You know, anything, anything that just like I said, call me to Crawford. Shout out to Carl Crawford, who's been being bullied constantly. Shout out to him, a man who is an athlete, a man who worked hard, didn't have to go around fucking and sucking, you know, playing baseball, a black man that, you know, got into sports. And what's been happening? The machine has been making sure that anytime if he tries to speak, just like anybody else that, if they try to speak on begging, the comments for people who still, who read comments on on the Instagram blogs, the comments attack this man who has a young child too. But don't forget, guys, no one feels sympathy for no one unless their name is Beggin. Don't forget. So those are the rules, okay? Okay. Now, Carl, who has been done so dirty, you know, um, you know what I'm saying? But and this is not coming from him. None of nothing I'm saying is coming from anyone. But it's all true. You see how that works? Okay. Now, now, another young black man, who has a child that, I don't know, he probably has other children. I don't know. Um, but just imagine, played sports, then you want to get into music industry. You get in the music industry, and then someone who doesn't ever like to do the work themselves wants to snatch what you've put in. You've put in work, money, and you've put in work into making this artist um, have somewhat of, a name, whatever. And then another company or another person or another group of people say, give me that. And you can't do nothing about it. And if you do, we're going to take you down. And and why is it we keep seeing a lot of people saying things like that, like being threatened? Huh? Isn't because I think I saw someone had screenshotted that um regarding Kelsey, but I'm not sure if that's true or not, or if that's a real screenshot. Or did she say that Someone threatened her that a sex tape would be leaked if she ever like. So I guess once again, um, yeah, because the thing about power, boy, can it go to your head, and it will go to everyone's head at some point for some period of time in a certain way. The real ones know better. The real ones have integrity. The real ones believe in God, and so they live by a particular code even when people can't see, and try to be fair. And the thing about it is, one thing my fans know, and one thing you'll never, no matter how much you spend, no matter how all every company y'all own can join forces, bitch. One thing will never happen. One thing my fans know about me is that I might talk in a billion riddles and skittles and diddles and, fiddles. Might not talk about shit for years. But when I say something, if I ever tell you someone said something or did something, know that it's true. Allegedly. Because let me tell you something. A bitch like me. So I'll say this is the way power went to my head. A bitch like me, I don't explain myself to no fucking body. I talk about what I want when I want on my time. You see? However, so what was the next line, y'all? Um, I meant to put crocodile because do you remember when Beggin was trying to squeeze them crocodile? Bit. I want to give her a known acting tip, a very well known acting tip about crying without. Not gonna give her no that. That's too much. But do you remember when she went up there? He said, "Dance, bitch," and Gail sent him this one. What? And she talking about yeah. And I looked around, and it was three Martians that landed, and I said, "Zoom, zoom, take me away." And it's about ours are bow bow. And not one tear was inside. Now ask yourself, what happens to you when you genuinely are reliving or reliving a horrible moment and having to speak about it quickly after that? Um, squeezing that face the fuck off to try to squeeze a tear out, bitch. But here's the thing. Now, this is what we do know. Now, this is a fact. If when Gayle King, a black woman who has a reputation to protect for her brand and her show, she asked you a question, it was clear to anybody with a brain you lied, right? She asked you, right? Didn't she ask you? Did you fuck Tori? Didn't Party ask you? So far we do know you lied to two people. But then when the court because we know Miss Lady over there love using court to scare people and documents and legal and all that. We know that. Oh yeah, we know that. But see, but when God, okay, but but if you lied on national TV and said you didn't fuck someone, and you lied to your boyfriend face, and then had to come out, and it came out that in court that so no, so she did fuck him. So she lied to get. But forget, it's okay. She lied to Gayle King. It's okay. It's okay. Protect black women, right? So don't protect Gayle King's brand as a black woman on television doing serious journalism, right? Isn't that what Wilson said? Did Idiot Wilson ever comment on that? Mm, 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 mm. Do you? So it's okay for her to take away Gayle King's credibility, I guess. A black woman who she should have respect for. She should have respect for Gayle King's platform. No? Yes. Somebody, I'm not even gonna repeat what you just said. We know y'all gotta be in here listening to my pretty voice. We know that y'all are getting calls all day, calls all night, making calls all day, making calls all night. We know that y'all could feel that power slipping away, so I understand. Ooh, not. Mm, 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 mm. Shots thrown, but I still. Bitch had a record for less than 24 hours. And with the shot clock on 3, I pulled up from the 3 and snatched that record from your dumbass. I just said, bitch, I ain't letting you score, hoe. So it might be a score to you. Super villain, yeah, do it, say it, let's go. Mm-mm-mm-mm. This is funny. King. So Lion King, Gayle King, King, Kylie. Kylie, Kylie, bitch. Kylie kicked you out and made you stumble to the car. You were so drunk, she no longer wanted you in her. Yo, do you know how And rather than take it out on Kylie, you wanted to take it out on someone you knew you could take it out on, right? It's, I would imagine that, if Tori was flirting with Kylie in the jacuzzi, after you successfully took him from your best friend in your mind, is what you thought. And here he is, showing you, showing you, girl, you ain't special. And he flirting with her, and she kicked your dumb ass out. I, but you didn't take it out on her, now did you? You didn't take it out on the white woman. You took it out on the black woman, right? After you had already broken the number one girl code of all time. After you had dealt with a man, after you knew your best friend, now you want to play footsies in the jacuzzi. And he paying, Kylie some attention, and then you get kicked out. You don't take it out on her. What? Body after body after body after body. However, that's everybody's business. I don't really, but you know, sometimes it's time, and sometimes you don't know that it's time unless you get a sign that sort of forces your hand, and that's just how the universe works. I want everybody to get ready to shake their ass on this part. Y'all know that one of our favorite parts on this song. So, and then I'm gonna come back after I play this song right here. Then I want to get into. I need a good alcohol bar. Roman, wait, that was the bar. I was gonna say I need a good alcoholic bar. That would have probably, made it easier for people to understand. I need a good alcoholic bar, but I said I need a good alcohol bar. Roman, wait, that was the bar. But what is the other word for when you keep bringing something up? So, in addition to saying I'm raising the bar, I'm raising the bar. God, I'm the fucking goat. Tell you, and let me tell you right now, if you support someone that allowed, encouraged, whatever the fuck word you want to use, a friend of theirs, a new friend, or an additional friend, or anyone to speak about the way your newborn baby looks, because that's what happened with Kelsey. Imagine someone in your camp that you call a friend thinking that it was okay to speak about the way your ex-best friend, the one who was around even when your mom was there, the one who even your mom was fond of, the one who even some of your mom's friends are fond of. You could not pay me. You see, that's the difference. To let someone go and speak ill of someone that I once considered my friend, their child, their newborn baby, and laugh at oh, no, 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 no. And because the machinery, and because y'all been thinking that those comments and those tweets, in all fairness, a lot of people, y'all been thinking they're real. If you don't know the ins and outs of the internet, you wouldn't know. And so it's okay. You know? Um Remember, they know how to do that. You know? Remember when y'all was getting full YouTube ads and the whole video was playing for other artists, and then they said, "Oh, the song is number one on Billboard Hot 100. Yay!" But and that's neither here nor there to me. I really don't care. But I mean, come on. At some point, y'all, what the fuck? So I'm trying to have me some fun, just like how when she be having a big ass bottle of motherfucking dark liquor with her straw in it. To you and says, "Hey, such and such just got shot in both of their feet." They just said it on the internet. They said they just got shot in both of their feet. And then, let's say 2 or 3 days later, you see that person twerking. So you trying to tell me the human body of a person that is your, the size of your body can stand up and twerk with two bullet holes in their feet, in both feet. It's a bullet hole in each. So let me get it straight. Hold on, wait, hold on. Let me do the math. A bullet hole per foot. A bullet hole. Well, damn, bitch. How big could your foot be if it could withstand two? Wait, hold on now. So how big is each foot? If each foot could get shot in the foot in itself, it's the foot, and I'm sure and granted, you might have it doesn't even matter if you wear a size 12. I want to know what scientific facts can tell you just now we have to start using our brain. This is when I remember when I said put on your thinking caps. But just imagine somebody being caught in these huge lies. You got wait, hold on, because how could a person so not only stand up with two bullet wounds in with a bullet wound per foot, a bullet hole per foot, right? A thing. Okay, let's do the math. So, a bullet hole per foot. So let's add it. That's left foot, one bullet hole. That's right foot, two. The second bullet hole. So that's two. Math per foot. And then oh, word. How were you, what were you, how, what was the feet on when you was twerking a couple days later? Because this is in fucking sane, yo. This is disgustingly sad, my nigga. Like, wow. a person with their own mouth. You saw them. You see them saying they were shot in both of their feet. Didn't didn't even say at that time they were shot in one hoof. They said two. But you were able to twerk days later after you said you were shot in each foot. Do you know how big your foot got to fucking be for you to still be able to get up on your good feet? I mean, well, I guess you're trying to say you ain't have a. So if you ain't have a good foot, how you was? Oh my! You better get you from it. Now go on Google, and if you ever want to see what a foot looks like, sweetheart, I'll never forget this lady that I know almost all my life. One day I saw her and she had like her foot was bandaged up. And she said she was going to have to be in bandages like literally for 6 weeks. Wait, 6 weeks or 6 months? Anyway, it's six weeks or 6 months. Y'all can look it up yourself. And I said, why? She said, I'll never forget it. She said, I had a bunion removal surgery. Now, at that time, I was a teenager, so I didn't know what the fuck that lady was talking about. I said, huh, okay, well, okay. All right. But it was a lady that I really liked, And but I never, you know how some things you just, because I was like, that little tiny part of your foot caused you to not be able, she was not able to walk on the foot that she did the bunion removal one. Go and look it up. Don't take my word for it. So you're telling me that a person who had minor surgery on her toe can't walk on that one foot for months, right? But a person who got who said first that they were shot in both feet were able to was able to twerk a couple days after being shot in both feet. Now here's the thing. It would be so easy to say, even if something, even if you were shot at, or even if the floor was shot, whatever, it would be, your fans would still, or whoever would still give you sympathy if you said, hey, guess what? A nigga was shooting and I got bullet fragments in my foot. You understand? You would have still got sympathy because that's all you ever want, right? But you didn't say that. And then so remember when you lie about something. So the truth, you don't have to rehearse it and you just, but when you lie, you can't keep up the lie because there's no memory of it. So how easy would it have been to say the truth? Because people would have still felt that that was out of fucking line. right? And it would still have supported you and still have felt sympathy. And child, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. Maybe Kylie was looking out through her window after you was playing. Y'all was playing for season of Chaguli. I don't know. I know she told you to get the fuck out. However, I don't know what happened. I'm just asking questions. But the thing is, even if there was one lie, it was one too many. This is too much of a serious situation. Even if it was one lie, we know you lied and said you didn't fuck him. You lied and said you were shot in 2 feet. Do you know what a person's foot looks like when they get shot in their like? Ay ay ay. But you know what? I don't know, and I don't care. But may God reveal the truth about whatever happened. But neither here nor there, because you know what I'm saying. I just have a lot of tea and receipts. But what I will do is I will go back to what y'all really don't want me to do. I'm gonna go back to focusing on my platinum album. Okay? And not only is it a platinum album, but it's amazing music. Okay? It's a classic album. And my fans are really excited. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna go back to. Yeah. Because some of the tea was just so outrageous. And why would you call yourself a Houston anything if you are from San Antonio? Huh? At what age would you have had to move somewhere to consider yourself? Oh my gosh. Houston is not even where you are from. Oh my. San Antonio. Uh, to Romeo. I don't know. Romeo. Um, Conio. 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 Yes, Dage the Bob. When a person lies for no ass reason. Now, I'm not a doctor. I didn't get my degrees. I didn't study that stuff. But I think there's a word for it. If a person cannot stop lying, but yes, let's gaslight and try to pin those on anybody speaking truth, right? Let's try to pin those attacks because that's what they're good at. When you have everyone in pocket, you feel that people eventually won't say, you know what? You know what? Let's all you would let's all talk. We gotta talk and let's put some things together and add some shit up. Cause enough is enough. You keep telling me Nicki combined the two versions. Who cares? Y'all, it's clearly number one if there are two versions in the top five, but it's okay, y'all. Who cares? It doesn't get combined until the end of the week when you see whatever the points are on Billboard. Who cares? I get it, guys, but you know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah. Someone said, Nikki, I care. Well, go and tell Apple Music to figure out a way to have a song or iTunes have two different versions of a song, but to combine it. Listen, did you hear what I just said?